Get a gavel for the series and a wig. I'll maybe get a gavel. I'm not gonna get a wig and a judge robe though. Frequently bought together. Judge wig. I'll think about it. Tell you guys what, if we get 15,000 likes on this video, I'll buy the wig, outfit, and gavel and wear it all in a future hacker video. It won't be next week's video since that one's already recorded, but it will be the week after. So make sure to like the video. Chat, are you guys ready to judge people and determine whether individuals are hacking or not? I think we've had over 250 submissions from the community for hacker replays. That is both amazing and awful at the same time. Amazing because we have so much content to go through. I could literally make this a weekly series for the next year off of just the submissions from the community, easily. It's bad because it means hacking is happening so much in Siege that in 1 or 2 weeks since I've released that video, we've managed to get 250 submissions from just my community, and that's just the PC players. There's a match that went 8 rounds, but the guy claims that the person on the enemy team was incredibly obvious with his aimbot and wall hacks. Okay. I want to find a match that wasn't blatant. This one was 9 rounds. In this match, LuckySprite.bbg is accusing Sakeo, who is the Ella on the enemy team. Okay, so this guy's running Ella Scorpion with what looked like a silencer on it. Lucky Sprite is the Buck on their team. You guys just see what I just saw? Okay, we might actually have a good match on our hands. Or maybe he's not hacking. I don't want to look up anyone in this match because I don't want to know what rank they are. Because I don't want to give myself a preconceived notion of what's happening. Wait, did I get it wrong? Is it Lucky Sprite who's accusing Sakeo? Hold on, let me quickly look. I don't think I got it wrong. My username Lucky Sprite accusing Sakeo. Okay. Now it just looks like they're AFK. Okay, he killed the same Ash who looked oblivious before. If you want to get that wallbang kill, he could have. She could have. Ash's body's just petrified at the bottom. What? What? Okay, first off, what? And then you just line up the head through the AC unit. What? Why not get that kill on the person who's just standing still on the other AC unit? Thought it was something else. They literally stared at them though. Like, look. They like looked at them, stopped, and then they were like, wait. Like, what? It just seems weird. Like, not saying that that one is a sus one. This one, lining them up through the AC unit's a little sus, but maybe they heard them and they just looked over there. I don't know. So far, it just seems weird. It seems like this is just a low-level lobby where people don't know what they're doing. And like this person, as they're running through, they are running through kind of carefree, but at the same time, they're checking areas that they know people aren't. Or like, I guess they don't know that, but we know no one's there, so that means like if they had walls and they were blatantly cheating, they would just run through and know that no one's going to be there. But instead, they're actually checking to be like, is someone here? Nope. Okay. Did that not destroy the shield, or is that replay glitch? I think it's just a replay glitch. Well, definitely a replay glitch. Otherwise, this Ella's a fucking phantom. Okay, the only thing I can say that was weird that round was lining up the Zofia through the AC unit. That's it. It seemed weird that they just let the, I think that was IQ, sit on the AC unit and not kill them, but I have definitely done stuff like that when I was smurfing in low-level lobbies, just like, oh, they're so cute, and then walk away. Just let them live. So if this is a smurf, could be that. I will do a community poll, I think on round 5. So we'll be halfway through, and I'll get you guys to determine whether you think they're cheating or not up until this point, and then we'll continue watching. I like this match. I really like matches like this where we can actually examine and be like, is this person cheating? Because if they are, they're hiding it super well. I have not found anything suspicious yet. I was about to say that was suspicious that they were going after the dock, and then I realized she's on defense, and I'm fucking stupid. That punch hole that she made, like, some people would think that's suspicious, but honestly, it's not. They keep aiming at stuff like how a normal player would. Like, being like, okay, is someone there? Nope. Making logical pushes. Like, she for sure heard the sledge breaking that lounge wall. Almost didn't kill him because I think that Twitch body was in the way on their screen. Like, this is what like a normal player looks like. They peek. Like, I'm assuming this Twitch body was probably pretty close to this position, and in the heat of the moment, I would not assume that that's a sledge. I would just assume that's part of the body, and then they freak out, look over, and manage to get the kill. Can't really say I was suspicious. Yeah, like, again, the only thing that's been weird is the looking at the Zofia lining up through the, or with the head through the AC unit. Nothing else since. It's a common angle. I've actually been killed from that angle. Because the rotate there, you can shoot through this server rack there. They heard the punch on the barricade, and now they're trying to investigate.
I just love dicks.
Oh wait, I want to see. They have a Valkyrie. Someone on the cameras? Nope. Okay. This guy's still just like watching windows and waiting to see if anyone pushes. They just looked at Cav and looked away. Died to the Cav right next to them. Okay, we'll watch this round. I'll put up a poll for you guys to decide, and then we'll continue watching. This is a good one. I'm happy I finally have a match where I could be like, maybe this person isn't cheating. They droned out tunnel. They know tunnel's clear. They don't know anything other than that. Okay. I think that fixed it for now. Okay. I personally wouldn't say that was suspicious, right? Oh, that does fix it. Okay, we're good. Okay, they see the Jaeger shooting. They try to get an angle, and then they're like, oh, that's him. Because you can see his elbow there. Or not elbow, his shoulder. Like they saw
I just
that
love
quickly on the
dicks, bro.
pass. They were like, oh shit, that's
You
them.
should call this to catch a
They can
cheetah.
see that shoulder. They're just like, okay. Shoot. I don't think that should have been a headshot, but very very logical. Probably could hear that mirror stomping around. Teammate got the last kill. Okay. So far, 99% of you think that they are not cheating. Okay. Alright, the results are in. 95% of you, 445 to 24. 95% of you think they are not cheating. We're going to continue watching, and we'll find out. That wasn't even like a controlled spray, so... I think they're fine so far on this round. They are at match point. This is crazy. Like, he could see Hibana peeking there, but Hibana can't see the Aruni. Now he can see it, and Aruni can see Hibana clear as day. They reinforced that hatch that drops down into blue for some reason. Okay, no, I think that was just a coincidence. Seems weird to hold this angle, but like they were in there before. They did... Oh, okay. As soon as I'm about to say anything suspicious, they just make it look not suspicious. I assume this is some type of spectator glitch there. It looked weird that he was, or this person was holding that angle. Like, I don't understand why they would hold that from one door to another, but like the IQ had pushed in there before and shot at the Ella. That's why Ella did that huge rotate around. Okay, now they're going for the flank because their teammate just died on site and they have no site control. Okay, double kill. They have the ace to win. What was that Zofia doing? What is this lobby doing? Okay, okay. He gets the ace to win. Like, the ace was good. I don't think anything
I just love
was
dicks, bro.
suspicious during that. He... Like, if we go back to the beginning, in here, they hear the drone, they shoot it. They swing on stock, get shot at, and they're okay. Rotate all the way around. And that's when they get here, and they're... I still don't know why they're holding this angle. Like, personally, as a player, I would never want to hold this angle. Like, this seems like just a waste of time, because they could go on the other side, they could already be in here. It just seems like such a weird angle to hold. Fast forward to here, when he gets the flank. Like, he shot Ash. Ash is already dead for some reason on the screen. And just sprinted in, and then reacted after they saw the Nomad. It wasn't like a preemptive look or anything. Like, they sprint in. They notice the Nomad there. You can see here in like 0.5 times. When they run in, you can see her head. Yeah, I don't think anything of it was suspicious. So Zofia and Ace play, it honestly seems like it was more of a misplay on Ace and Zofia than anything. You can see Cav's gun sticking up there. Could you imagine? Can you imagine we watch all 8 of these rounds? They go to the 9th round, match point overtime, and this Hibana just starts fucking blatantly aimbotting through the wall, shooting people through floors and stuff. Can you imagine what a waste of time that would have been? They didn't even realize that their teammate was getting interrogated there. Just died to the Valkyrie. The drone's right there. Surprised they didn't just shoot the drone. Oh, I was about to say, if the audio goes out in the last round, I'll be sad. That was a little weird of a lineup, but like here you would hear Ace drop. So going through your head, for me, I would be aiming more towards here. Or I guess you could be aiming at Oil Pit if you thought that they dropped Oil Pit, which looks like that's where they're aiming. Looks like they're aiming down at Oil Pit and they're like, oh shit, he's right there. Curious where Ace was aiming. Yeah, he heard her and then reacted up. Yeah, I don't know, like, I guess I would probably... I'd be 50-50 on whether I'd watch Oil Pit or Lower Garage. I probably would have assumed that that was a drop from Rafters. But I guess when the site is downstairs and they were pushing Garage, it makes sense to aim for Oil Pit, because you would assume that they're going to go down into site. I'm just waiting for it. I want the last kill to just be a blatant wall hack, shooting through the floor, and just doming them in the head. It would be amazing. It's not going to. I don't think there's anything suspicious going on here, but... Alright. Let's see, who wins? The 1-7 and 4-6 versus the 9-6 and 5-5, who don't have the diffuser. Oh. Blue team's actually gonna lose it just because they didn't go and get the diffuser. Gotta respect them for going for it. I was wondering why that Capcan trap was highlighted in white. I could not ever say that that person was cheating. On a scale of like 1 to 10 for suspicion, the most I could give them would be a 2, solely for that one round where they aimed at that person through the vent and aimed at that IQ from far away, but then didn't shoot them. That's the only way I could even think of giving them any type of suspicion, but that, like, it looked like, from my perspective, it probably was they heard them jump out and they were aiming over there, and then they were like, oh shit, the AC unit's in the way. And then for the IQ, the only thing I can think of was that they would be like, is that a person? Probably not, and then look away, even though it was very obvious that it was a person. So I think this is the first time ever in the hacker match replays series where this person was not cheating. We have Salted Pepper, who is accusing XVAR TikTok. I'm very curious how this match manages to go to 8 rounds if they claim that he is just not even trying to hide it. But granted, I literally just uploaded a video today about us facing a blatant aimbotter, and we took it to 8 rounds and won. He definitely has, I can already tell. We'll start this off real quickly and say, in the last, I think, 2 hacker videos, we talked about how Like, oh, there's this weird bug in the replay where the recoil just goes up, but they still kill people. That's not a bug. The way it works, I learned this, is that these people are using no recoil hacks, and the system doesn't detect them inputting, recoil control because they're not controlling it. The hack is doing it. So, in the replay, if they are using a no recoil hack or macro or cheat or whatever, it will not show up in the replay. So, if we see him shooting here and then all of a sudden he hits the ceiling, then we know he's at least using that, and we can call that right off the bat. He already aimed at the head through the wall. Not a good start for him. He's not aiming at the head anymore. Yeah, his recoil is just going straight up, which means that he has the recoil cheat for sure. We can already determine that. He definitely has walls because you can see him just, tracking people. So, we already have a fairly obvious cheater right off the bat. I don't think we need to watch much more to determine whether he's actually hacking or not, because it's very, very obvious. I'm more curious to see how they ended up taking this to overtime. Yeah, his recoil just goes brrr. That Twitch is just going ham with the F2. These people are just shameless. Like, look. I love this, look. So, like, he's watching over here, and he has the audacity to do... Where's everyone else? Oh, okay, all three of them are over there. I now can run out because I know it's safe. Oh, maybe he's not going to run out. But he is tracking him. Man, even with a no recoil hack, he still sucks. He's missing half his shots. Or more. I'm assuming he's giving callouts to his team. Because his team is responding. Oh. Man. He has wall hacks. He has no recoil hacks. He has some level of aimbox. We saw him flick onto someone's head. And he still can't get a kill. I don't know how true this is. I heard it from Roy's champion stack. Apparently the reason why there's been such a huge uptick in cheaters is because they, or like whatever cheap developers there are, apparently just recently had a sale where they're selling all of their hacks for only 20 bucks. Oh. Okay, now he's actually trying hard to hide it. Very obvious here. He's just looking at him. He's like, yep, time to hit an impact. Tracks him through the wall. And just like, I'm not going to shoot him. I don't want to be too sus. Okay, well, they clearly lose this round because they go to overtime. He died? He was the first one dead. I fast forwarded through his death. Okay, he throws in a drone. And he gets run out on. This guy has wall hacks. And he gets run out on. Look at this, okay. So he's holding the top. And then he's like, okay, well, this guy's not going to push, so I'm going to go around to the other side. And then Bandit pushes up. He's like, fuck, okay, I have to go back. And then Bandit goes down. He's like, oh, fuck, he's not here anymore. Okay, you didn't even get the last kill. From what I can tell, it looks like he was giving calls to his team to try to get them to get kills so that he didn't. Because he was constantly looking at people and not doing anything about it. And then his teammates would swing and kill him. So he's already been banned. No, he didn't queue with any of the people in that match. But it from what I can tell, it looks like he was just calling out to them. Okay, let's look at a match that didn't go to overtime. Look at this one. We have... Oh, I hate the name. Owu Narbera Lee accusing you do Dr. Wild. So this guy is accusing their Nook. Okay. I didn't write down any extra information about this guy. So I don't know if this guy's being blatant or not. It is ranked or unranked with 5 rounds, so I imagine they win 4-1. I doubt they would lose. Like, he did drone him. But he also, like, just knew exactly where to aim. If you were good at the game, that wouldn't be that weird. Like, if you actually know this map pretty well, you could probably pre-aim that spot. So, we have to give him the benefit of the doubt there. Okay. We can, we'll move on to another round. He's not that subtle either. Yeah. We don't have to watch anymore. He is lining up people through walls. Okay. Can confirm he is a hacker. Trying to think of which one would be the least likely to be just blatant hacking. Alright. We'll take a gamble. Don't know how many rounds this one went, but it's ranked. And we have iconics.fl accusing Sean wasn't taken. Okay, let's watch this guy. Sean wasn't taken. Can't see shit here.
I just love dicks, bro.
Let's see if it redoes the breaking. God, the match replay debris is even worse than the in-game debris. This guy, wait. That was funny. Okay, looks like Buck here gets shot by the Vigil. Buck is like peeking the windows, shooting at them. Vigil hears that. Can't see shit, but hits him once in the body. Or shoulder or something. Like, it's going to be very hard for me to determine anything on this round because it looks like he just turned around and then looked at that, I'm assuming, yeah, thermite, and lined him up and is now quick peeking him. But, like, maybe he saw him when he flicked over and we couldn't tell because of the debris. He just got shot by the 0. He didn't pre-aim it or anything, so... Oh. Hold on. The fuck was this? Slow down. Enhance. Like, it looks like he tried to hit him in the head, but then the pillar was in the way. That looks pretty bad on his part. And then he does, like, he knows that the ash is on the left there. Not looking good for him as of right now. He's not even bothering killing the drones. This reminds me a lot of Ambi. I don't know how many of you guys know who Ambi is. He's like a 12-year-old kid who would play with a lot of pro league players and high-ranked players, and then he got banned on like 3 different accounts. And he always had a really high KD, and people always were suspicious of him, but he never got banned. And then he's like, no, I'm just a really good player. He's 12 years old or whatever. And then there's been some clips of him like literally just flicking to people through the wall and wall banging them. So like, some people say he's still not suspicious. Others say that he is. And it kind of reminds me of his playstyle where he just flick everywhere. Doesn't Ambi still play with Skittles in them? I don't know if he does. I just know he's been banned multiple times and accused by a lot of people. Another thing that kind of weirds me out, but like isn't necessarily suspicious, is this. Why is he running, aiming at this? Like, his teammate is here. Why is he aiming at the pillar and the wall and this pillar? Like, and if he's a good player with all the flicks he's been having, it seems like a little weird. Oh, the door's apparently open. This part was a little weird here too. Look, so he aims, he sees his legs, starts shooting. He's aiming at head level, right? And then Buck peeks, crouched, and the vigil goes to the crouched head. Like, it could be overcompensating for the recoil, but why is he already aiming at crouched head level after he was just aiming at head level standing? I don't know. That one wasn't suspicious. The first peek was. He crouched too. But if you're crouching, like if you're a good player and you're crouching, you adjust your aim really to compensate for that. I'll watch it again. No, he's standing. He crouched after and before, but when he's shooting and he adjusts for the head, crouch level, he's crouched, or he's standing, sorry. Like, look, he's standing here. He starts shooting. He crouches right here. He's aiming at head level. He stands up and then he aims down. Like, maybe he just overcompensated. Who knows? We'll have to see more. And he dies. This part I'm a little already sus of because a lot of hackers have been known to go Pulse or Valkyrie to throw out cameras and stuff and then be like, no, I'm not cheating. I just have intel on you. Pretty sure he missed that camera. So he's getting shot at through the door. He could have just been shooting blindly at the shots back at him, but that looked weirdly lined up. I'm like, here as well. Like, why does he keep doing this? He keeps adjusting his aim. And then, like, he starts shooting. I guess right here he's shooting for the gate. He's not necessarily shooting on them. How much of him does he see here? So he shoots at the gate, misses. Shoots behind the gate, sees him. And then peeks again, shoots over the desk, fails. You can't see Sledge here, I think. Or maybe he could see like a pixel and this guy's fucking 1 inch from his monitor like the Pro League players. But he's already adjusting his aim. From our perspective, we can't see Sledge. No, his head is below the desk, but maybe he can see his hammer? And he's already lining up the shot. That doesn't really help this guy's case. Like, he keeps pre-firing the Sledge and pre-firing the same spot. And like, maybe he's just barely seeing the tail of him. Like, we noticed a lot in the last match, or I think it was 2 matches ago, where the guy was just shooting air and killing people. Maybe he's seeing more of Sledge than we are. We'll never know until match replay is perfect, but I don't know. It just seems weird that he's constantly in this fight with him and just knows where he is every time. he could have heard Jackal more than we could have. I don't think that was too suspicious. Yeah, like he was focusing more on the sledge than the other people who are around the sledge, which is where it's like, okay, maybe it's nothing. It just seems weird how he keeps pre-firing exactly where the guy goes, even when he moves. Oh, this guy just got fucking rip off spawn. Watch this. He breaks it. He was already aimed at him through the wall. We can argue the benefit of the doubt here that maybe he just pre-aimed, is like, oh shit, this is the wall, and then moved over accordingly. But that looked pretty crazy to have just lined up. I know, Ghost Killer. I'm a big advocate for that, where it's like we see the outline, so we immediately assume that they can see them. It's possible it could have lined up. We don't know for sure. But this isn't the first occurrence of him lining someone up. Another round. Another lineup. We always have to give benefit of the doubt. He did just kill someone from that. Like, he literally just killed the thermite. Prone at that angle. If you're a good player, you would know where that is. But this is like now the 5th time he's lined someone up through a wall or barricade and just doesn't shoot until it's too late, or I don't know. Kind of watching the Legion through the wall there. Kind of kept leaning over. Was it the Jaeger? Who did he just kill? Oh, it was Pulse. Pulse just shot at the Ash. As she jumped in. Like that micro movement there at the end to get exactly on the head. Fuck, we have to go like way back to get the outline. So this micro movement here. He hears the shots, right? And he's like, oh shit, so they're over here. He aims kind of towards the door and then stops. And then flicks over to his head. That's where I get suspicious of that. Like, wall banging, sure. If I were to get shot from someone there, I would 100% try to wall bang through. But the micro movement at the end just to go right for the head seems like too good to be true. Oh, it's even stutterier in 0.5. He like is about to aim and then stops himself. He did drone him. In a minute here, you'll see. So he drones. Ah. Stopped it just in time. So he drones. Last he sees, Jaeger's on the couch. Sure, he can be like, okay, he's strafing left. But then look, when he shoots... Like, he's shooting before he even sees him. And it's an immediate headshot. That's pretty bad. He's aiming at the wall. Like, if Echo happens to be here, he's fucked. He keeps aiming at the wall, and then here he finally starts to move over to the left as the Echo is finally going to be in vision. That helped his case a little bit, but now, like, he's just running into sight. He doesn't worry about sight. He worries about his flank right here. This guy's slow walking. What was that? He flicked away. You can't ignore that flick. It's like it locked onto him. He's like, oh fuck, no. And then he quickly looked to the right to try to make it less obvious. They obviously win that round. This thing always, like, keeps me suspicious is that, he just runs into sight. He's like, I don't have to worry about anything because I know where they are.
I just love dicks, bro.
Poggers now show feet.
Oh. Why couldn't he have just done that at the beginning? Like, why did he have to waste our time and make us watch all of that just for him to do that at the end? Like, do that at the beginning. Save me some time. If you're gonna be blatant, be blatant. Don't hide it and then become blatant. I'm not even getting a poll of the community. That was 100% hacking. Let's see his stats. Ranked this season 1.46 KD. He has a quick match KD of 0.04. He has 14 kills, 342 deaths. You know what this seems like to me? He had a AFK bot to level up his account to level 50 just so he could play ranked. That is going to be it for the first section. Those are the first 5 matches we went through. Definitely, if you guys are watching this on the stream or in the YouTube video when it comes out next week, send me more matches if you have them. I do like the one that we had on Clubhouse, where it was like, are they hacking, are they not? Like, we can try to make a good judgment call. This one seemed more like a Smurf just dicking on silvers, and they immediately accused of hacking. But I would love some matches where it's not just blatant hacking, because it makes it much more interesting to watch rather than just being like, yep, they're a blatant cheater right off the bat. So please send me more. We have like 250 to go through, but I will eventually get to it.